From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Friday, July 18th. Our first story this morning is an update from last night, an open house last night at Everett Elementary School went over another big project planned along A Street, expected to start next year. LTU says the project will span along A from 6th to 17th Street, reconstructing the road to include 2 lanes, middle turn lane, and more features. Project is expected to cost about $6.5 million, more than $5 million of which is coming from federal sources, while the rest is made up from Lincoln's Street Improvement Vehicle Tax, otherwise known as the wheel tax. Construction is expected to begin by late next year and finish by fall of 2027. Moving on to our second story. Tragic news out of Odo County. A 6-year-old died in Nebraska City after a truck hit them near a farmer's market. According to the Odo County Sheriff's Office and News Channel Nebraska, the truck was traveling eastbound in an alley near 8th Street and the Veterans Memorial Building parking lot when it ran over the child. The investigation is still ongoing, but we'll be sure to keep you updated as we learn more about this. Third story new this morning, a plane traveling from Omaha to Detroit was diverted to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Representative from SkyWest said, quote, the flight was met by law enforcement officials due to an unruly customer. Police arrested 23-year-old Mario Nick Perlage. According to national sources, the passenger got into a fight with a flight attendant, then tried to open an emergency door exit. Took back off shortly after 8 last night, and according to Detroit's Metro Airport, the flight landed at about 9:30. Fourth story, scam alert. Listen up. A Grand Island couple is out $276,000 after police say they were the target of a clearinghouse scam. Police say the couple in their late 70s reported to police they had sent the money and that the scammer told them if they pay certain fees, they could win an excess of $4 million. At one point, the couple exchanged money with a third person from a nearby community who police learned is also a victim of this scam. Police are still investigating the origin, but believe it may be out of country. They also say if you haven't entered a sweepstakes, you haven't won, and you should never prepay fees for money. Wrapping things up with your final story happening today. U.S. Army Private Erwin Schopp from Plymouth, who laid down his life for our country, will be laid to rest this morning. He served during World War II in the Philippines, where he was captured after a Japanese invasion in December of 1941. He died as a prisoner of war in 1943. His remains were identified earlier this year and brought to Beatrice earlier this week. The ceremony begins at 10:30 at the Plymouth Community Center. That is your Morning Pulse for this Friday morning. We'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast. Mini heat wave coming up this next week.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.